What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be pretty much only talking about Dizzy because there's nothing else in this update. And to prove that, let's actually look at it. Alright, third week, picture. Alright, side story that we already know. Difficulties, we know that. Why couldn't we have this last week? That would have been great for that. Oh well, whatever. The same stuff that exists. Yeah, we know about that. Yeah. So yeah, let's just talk about Dizzy. And the same way I just scroll down is the same way that you guys know I do. I don't like to see anything until I record it, and I like to keep it fresh to see my pure raw reactions. Even though that what is it there? You can kind of see a little bit of it. And I have seen Dizzy from Guilty Gear. She's like one of the funnier, I guess if you look at the insta kills in the game, you see like she actually has like one of the funnier ones as far as like, I think she has something called the surrender. So I'm pretty sure that's what this is, though you won't see the surrender text. But yeah, and I'll put in a clip from the actual game. It's very similar to this, but it's like, oh no, don't do it. And you'll see it. It's pretty funny.
Dizzy, win!
Alright, and judging from that, it looks like there's 3 debuffs on those characters. So let's roll down, and it is going to be an Ice Mage. I've been hearing rumors of so many things, but I try to keep myself away from it. Her, whatchamacallit? Oh, you guys can't see because my fat head. Oh no, you could see. My fat head wasn't in the way. I'm sorry. So she actually gives attack percentage, which means to me that she's probably some type of attacker. She is an Ice Mage. She was supposed to be Earth Mage, which would have been so great because we already have enough ice in this damn game. And at least, Biken has another target. Was she always this thick? Fuck to make me look at the game. Some original art. Wait, where's the picture? I don't know, man. I don't know if she was this stacked. When I was looking at her in the game, she looked like a younger girl. But you know how y'all like it, huh? Y'all like it with a little in there. So yeah, let's just continue on and see exactly what the heck she does, because obviously Guilty Gear is a fighting game and this is a give me your money game. So let's see how they want to get us the money. Let's read the little thing first, right? Dizzy is an ice element mage who paralyzes the enemies with inflicting debuffs. Oh, a debuff based character? God, those are terrible from what I've heard. When a player uses the skill Emotional Gamma Ray, they can inflict a variety of debuffs on the enemy. When Soul Burn, this skill grants an extra turn. She's already busted. The skill Gamma Ray will extend the duration of sleep. Oh no, they did not do that. That is one of my favorite things to do in a game, is that means that you can actually, I should read it, but if it works how I think it does, that means you can actually stun a target and then keep them stunned. Which is ridiculously stupid, but I guess it depends on if it's the S1, S2, S3. The skill I used to catch fist attack all enemies and also has a chance to stun them, and that's she has it already in her kit. I'm thinking about pairing her with Moonlight Araminta or other stun based characters. She has a stun in her kit, AoE stun at that, and she's ice. Additionally, the skill does more damage if the enemies are deep. Yo, okay. Yeah, she's busted already, dude. So the wait, let me make sure that. No, the S1 attacks all enemies. They did it. She has an. What the fuck? She has an AoE 25% chance to stun for 1 turn on S1. Busted. I don't want to read the rest of this shit. There's no reason to. On counter attack, on dual attack, that's busted. I don't even care if this is 25% because 25%, especially again, I know people hate it, but if you come from Summoner's War, there's something called Despair. It's a Despair rune set it was a 25% chance to stun, and you had to waste 4 rune slots to get it. So it's 4 rune slots to get like an AoE stun if the character had AoEs, things of that nature. Very, you still see it a decent amount of time, but this is based on the character. Bam, right there on the character has an AoE 25% chance to stun, and who knows, it could go slightly higher. I would only assume that that's going to go up to 35%. If it goes any higher than that, then that is severely crazy. Also, it does more damage if they're debuffed. So if you do happen to, run her on counter and then she attacks again, but obviously that's not really what you're gonna probably do. The fact is that you're gonna just have a team full of debuffs, and you can melt people with this. And I use this to catch fish, and it's like, oh god. All right, so the S2 is another AoE attacking move, and then looking down, the S3 is an AoE attacking move. She's a full AoE beast, and if you did not get that Radiant, is it Radiant Forever? Fuck you, I guess, because I'm so happy I got that, and I got enough to get it at 11, because that's going to be monstrous for her attacking, like doing bosses, because sometimes bosses have so many minions that you can stun the minions, you can't stun the boss. But as long as she's doing that, plus the increased damage, plus Radiant Forever, okay, that I can't wait to do the guide on her, because it's pretty. Look at this stuff. This isn't hard to believe. This isn't hard to fathom. All right, so attacks all enemies with a powerful ray, extending the duration of the debuffs, except for those. Oh, this misled me. This misled me. I was hyped, so now I was so hyped, and now I'm not so hyped anymore. So except for those that prevent the enemy from moving. So I know a lot of you guys are like, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. He'll read it as he goes down. That's the show. I really don't read these in advance. So except stuns, except sleeps, I guess. You get what is it? Stun and sleep, I think, is the only things in this game that prevent movement. So you can extend a blind. It's pretty good. I guess attack break extension is really good. The bleed extensions are going to be really good. And let's say if you pair her with Bikin, and then you get these bleeds that are lasting longer, and then you get a way bigger detonation, I guess. It's just, damn, if you can't extend stuns. I was really hoping you could extend stuns. This is going to be on the lowest of 3-turn cooldown. And look at that, AoE combat readiness decreasing by 50%. Still nothing to laugh at there though, but damn. At least they didn't make her too busted, because that would have been crazy. But still, so far S1 stun, and the S2, it's still a good S2, but I was hoping that it would extend stuns, but it doesn't. So lucky. She would have been like SS, super S tier number 65. But now she's not. So you have the S3 here. This is the one I saw with all those random debuffs, right? So unleashes a giant explosion to attack all enemies. The attack misses, but inflicts decreased speed, attack, and hit chance for 2 turns regardless. That's really weird. So obviously, if you guys go back up here, right? Let's go back. Is the attack technically does miss, right? And that's kind of like the joke of the character, is that she's stopping the demon or whatever that is behind her from doing an attack, and she's like, oh no, don't do it, and then he lets it go. It actually does in fact miss, and then you get these debuffs regardless. It doesn't show that there's a chance for these to land, which again, I talked about this in about Bikin, is that that's what would make her better. And Araminta is so good because she doesn't have a chance to stun. She will stun if you don't pass her, if you don't have any effective resistance. So she is going to put these 3 debuffs, and that's the debuffs that she's technically going to extend with the S2. Plus lowering your combat readiness, and lowering combat readiness with a decreased speed is actually busted. It's really hard to get your turn after that point, because yeah, pretty much. And this is why you get the 20 soul burns. With her also being a mage, that means that she can also rock out the that silly book that gives her, she can actually start off the match with 20 soul burn, with 20 souls, and she can pretty much, depending on her speed, which is when I get when I do the guide, that's what we're gonna talk about. It's depending on her stats. If she's slow, then half of this probably won't matter. But if she's breaking over 100, especially 110, that's where it's going to be important. It depends on how busted they really wanted to make her. If they put her 100, like below 110 speed, then it's not going to be too crazy. But if she's above 110, or if they make her like Litica, Kairon, where they like intend for this character to go first, then that is going to be very difficult to play around. That's gonna pretty much force immunity if you want to stop it from happening. But again, you can always strip immunity, then have her go. You could speed tune it that way as well. But like I said here, you can S1. Actually, no, you can S3 into S2 and extend all these 3 debuffs here and push them back 50%. And then even when they do get their turn, it's going to be ridiculous. On top of that, since they're still slow, they got reduced by 50%. Then you can also then 25% chance to stun them on top of that and do additional damage on debuff. How strong she'll actually be as far as the damager, you know, that's going to be hard to tell. But she's a great CC unit, and it seems like I've always said this about the mages, that the mages always have this weird, like, you want to build them as DPS, but unless it's like cold cut, that's what they're meant to do. Like, but she's such a great debuffer. I don't know if you're gonna run her. You could just run her as a HP tanky effectiveness beast and just kind of have her disable the enemy team. With these increases, if she does do damage, then you can definitely use her in raid with the Radiant Forever. So all her attacks are AoE. Then of course we got to look at the artifact. Increases the caster's combat readiness by 20%. You know, we might as well look at it at 20%. But yeah, I guess 10% if you're not going to pull for it forever, right? After an AoE attack, she has 3 AoEs, right? This effect is not activated by counterattack, which is what I say she would be good on because of the counterattack. The ability to counterattack AoE stun is ridiculous. Dual attack, damn it. Or extra attack, which is, I don't know what that is in the game. But I guess there's other characters that I guess that would do, like, I guess that's, what is that? What is an extra attack? Anyone in the comments can let me know what an extra attack technically is. I'm not too sure what that exactly entails of how you get that out. I know dual attack, counter attack. I don't know a mage that has an extra attack. But everyone has been waiting for Dizzy. This is going to be pretty much like everyone's crystals are going to be gone. This is definitely a really good Skystone drop off here to get multiple copies of this. Max this out for pretty much a different version of the thing that the Soul Weavers have. After they use a support ability, they get combat readiness. That's pretty much what she'll have, is 20%, plus she has a move that reduces them by 50%. So it's just like, she's gonna be really fast, and she's gonna really, like, well, not fast, but she's gonna get a lot of turns, I should say, because everything she does is combat readiness. Doesn't mean you can't run her on counterattack. I mean, still, the threat of a character 25% stunning or possibly 35% stunning every time they attack, especially if you touch them and they just do that anyway on counter, is ridiculous. Woo! We got a monster on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. This is nuts. She is nuts. Let me know what you guys think about her. I know that you're gonna see a summon video real quick, and I might just blow everything because I kind of don't want to even hold on to it anyway. So, but it's a good reason to let it go. Definitely a good reason. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.